What's going on, guys? Marshall with Marshall Law Morphs here, and I just want to bring you a quick video once again. We had some exciting things go on here recently. We had a clutch that hatched out and has shed and has been offered its first meal. If you remember, it was a lemon blast that I paired with my clown male, looking to make some hets. Now, there's a little bit of a downer on that clutch. If you take the lemon blast, we have a pastel pinstripe, and then of course the clown, not one single pastel. Out of 8 eggs, no pastels, no lemon blasts, no pastels. And another thing is, out of the 8 eggs, 6 of them were males. So I only got 2 females out of the clutch. And that's kind of one of the things that happens with breeding. You know, sometimes you hit the odds, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're heavy on males, sometimes you're heavy on females. Just all kind of depends. And that's another thing I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit here. You know, when you watch a lot of these other videos and things, and people will give you the odds, you know, 1 in 8 on this, or 1 in 32 on this. And I think a lot of people, they kind of get caught up in the odds and in the numbers. It's something that I try to stay away from, because when I look at the possible outcomes of a pairing, I kind of look at it as just saying to myself, well, I've got a chance at this. I've got a chance at a female lemon blast het clown. I don't necessarily like to get caught up in those odds, because you have to remember, when you're looking at a pairing, those odds aren't, I have a 1 in 8 chance of this per clutch. You have to remember, those odds are, you have a 1 in 8, you have a 1 in 32, 1 in 64 chance per egg. You know, I think some people tend to forget that when they're looking at maybe getting their hopes up a little too high. But you know, you do what you want. It's just kind of something that I try to stay true to, thinking to myself, well, I've got a chance at this. But anyways, like I said, we have 8 eggs in the clutch. There were 5 pinstripes and 3 normals. 6 of them being, or every single pinstripe was a male, 2 female normals, and 1 male normal. But the thing of it is as you'll see here in a few minutes, some beautiful, beautiful pinstripes, just gorgeous snakes. You say time and time again, that het clown influence is just amazing. It is just makes everything a little crisper, cleaner, brighter. The het influence from a clown is, to me, it's undeniable. Okay, guys, like I said, take a look at the pinstripes from the clutch. 100% het clown pinstripes, and all of these are just looking phenomenal. It's very interesting that in the clutch, all the pinstripes, there's one that's a very busy pattern, the other ones are a little darker, and then there are a few like this one that are a nice light color. Now, moving on, like I said before, this next one here is a little darker in color and a little bit busier of a pattern. I really like how the whites on his side come up pretty high in that busy pattern, and he doesn't have as clean of the dorsal stripe here. You notice, you'll see those dots along the dorsal stripe. It's very, very interesting. And moving on to the next one. Now this one here is lighter in color, and again has a bit of that busy pattern. So very nice. These guys are just absolutely beautiful. And again, this one here, a little darker in color. And last but not least, this little guy right here. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so that's a look at the pinstripes from the clutch. I'll be right back with the normals. Alright guys, as promised, up next are the normal het clowns out of the clutch. This here is the only male normal. He's a little darker than his sisters, but still very beautiful. I'm a big fan of classic beauty. I think that's why I've always liked the normals. And up next, of course, one of the females. And it's very interesting to see the difference between her and her sister. You'll notice that she's a little lighter than the other, but very clean, very beautiful patterns on both these girls. I do have one of the pinstripe males and one of these normal girls that are on hold. We're actually going to be going to a new home. Other than that, all the pinstripes will be available. So if you have any questions, be sure to contact me. You can leave a message in the comments section. But as always, guys, like, share, subscribe, ding that little notification bell, and we'll see you real soon.